Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. In the last episode, we came into contact with Lucian Lachance, and if you watched the Let's 100% Skyrim Special Edition series, well, you probably remember Lucian Lachance, or at least his name being referenced, because we had a spell where we could summon him, although we couldn't really talk to him too much. Well, that was that man right there, and obviously Skyrim takes place 200 years after Oblivion. I think I said 400 in the first episode, but it's 200, as many people corrected me. Again, not the lore guy. Not the lore guy. But, yeah, so Lucian Lachance being an Imperial would have died by that point. So, and yes, don't correct me on that, ladies and gentlemen. I know. Anyways, yes, so we came into contact with Lucian Lachance, who says that he's from the Dark Brotherhood, a band of people that kill for fun, basically, and for money and stuff like that. Sounds like we would be able to hone our skills as a thief, or as a stealthy cat in the Dark Brotherhood, doesn't it? So, let's take a look at our stuff, shall we? Lucian Lachance also gave us a Virgin Blade, the Blade of Woe, which only has a 2 attack, as opposed to, or in comparison to our Iron Bow, which has 3, Debaser, which has 4, Caliban's Grim Retort, which has 3. So, looks like it's not that great.
Tidings, citizen.
Tidings. So, let's go ahead and leave. We've also ascended to level 4. And let's follow up on Lucian Lachance's offer. While sleeping, I was visited by Lucian Lachance, a representative for the Assassin's Guild known as the Dark Brotherhood. He said that if I wish to join his family, I must go to the Inn of Ill-Omen, find a man named Rufio, and kill him. If I simply leave Rufio alone, Lachance will never visit me again, although this quest will never be out of my quest inventory, so that can't happen. Let's head over to Bay Roan Stables, where we should be able to walk a short ways away to the Inn of Ill-Omen, which, as I'm pretty sure someone mentions at some point, has a very apt name, because some ill-omen is about to befall this man named Rufio. So, just like with the Skyrim Let's Play, we probably won't always just simply walk to a location. We could also use a horse, which we'll have to keep an eye out for. Oh, look at this. We have an imp. I think these things are called imps, if I'm right. Man, our Iron Bow doesn't do shit for damage. Oh, we have a couple of imps, actually. Yeah, we could really use a marksman increase. Let's use this column over here to our right to serve as a barrier. Well, I walked right into that one. Okay, down goes the first imp. Let's get behind here and heal a little bit. Whoa, do shock spells actually drain magicka in this game as well? Why is our magicka so low? I didn't think that they did. One thing I really don't have experience with in Oblivion is playing as a mage. There was a playthrough where like I increased my magicka like infinitely or something and made a super crazy awesome spell. We have an Alien Well here. You draw power from the well. This should give us like a temporary buff, and if we go into our journal, there should be a way to figure out, right? Go to active effects. Yeah, what do we have here? Alien Well, fortify magicka. Yeah, so that's fortifying our magicka, and I think that's it. So we just have some more magicka to play around with. Wow, they did a lot of damage to me. Good for them. Anyways, as I was saying before, we won't always just, move throughout the areas of Oblivion, but I want to show you guys what, if you have never played the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion, what the wilderness looks like, what exploring looks like. The wilderness is actually a nice area to explore. I still prefer Skyrim, especially Skyrim Special Edition. Just has so much better visuals. It's just uncomparable. But I have always liked the land of Cyrodiil. It's always very calm, and there's just a lot of woods like this all over the place. There are different regions like Skyrim, but they're not as visibly different. In Skyrim, I feel like they did a great job of differentiating different areas, and someone might say, what do you, they only have, okay, come over here, wolf. They only have, snow, that's about it. But that's not true. There's the areas with the hot springs, There's the coasts of Skyrim. There's the glacial tundra areas in the north. There's the beautiful lands of the Reach and just different things like that. So it is varied, but in this game, I feel like the majority of exploration is like this, just a bunch of wooded areas. But there's areas like the Gold Coast as well, where you can see various different sections of nature. It's a golden coast. There's like lots of amber waves of grain, I want to say, but I don't really know why the Gold Coast is called what it is. It's golden. I mean, that's why it's called what it is. But I mean, I'm not sure what's supposed to be growing there. I guess wheat? I don't really know. But anyways, yeah, this is the majority, I would say, of exploration. So exploration in Oblivion, while calming and while nice and beautiful, it's not as interesting, I would say, as Skyrim. You're not going to come up on as many random encounters. I don't even know if Oblivion has random encounters now that I think about it. I'm sure someone will let me know. But there's just not as much to do or see in Oblivion. Here is the Inn of Ill-Omen, though. Let's head inside, shall we? Hi there.
We got plenty of rooms if you want one. Ain't nobody staying here these days except old Rufio.
Rufio, you say?
Rufio? He's an old codger. Been living here for a couple of weeks now. If you ask me, he's hiding from something. But what do I care? He pays his tab. His room is downstairs, in what I like to call the private quarters. Use that hatch in the floor over there, but don't expect a warm reception.
I've always liked the ambiguity of this quest, because this guy hints that Rufio owes people something, which is clearly why he's going to be murdered by our hands, why the Dark Brotherhood wants him dead, but you don't exactly know why. Maybe there's a book somewhere in the world that details what Rufio has done, but for now, we do not know. Tell me about your inn.
That's a horrible name for an inn, I know, but I just can't bring myself to change it. Besides, I like the sign.
The sign, huh?
Farewell.
Gonna have to pay special
Tell your
attention to the
friends,
sign.
The Inn of Ill-Omen is open for business, as always.
Now, this is clearly not a good modus operandi to come into an inn asking about the man we're about to kill and then leave. It seems pretty obvious who has done the killing. And this guy's door isn't even locked. Rufio, Rufio, Rufio. And there he is. There Rufio lies. Now, I think the last time we did this, I was playing on a much easier difficulty. This time around, we're playing on normal difficulty. So I would not be surprised if Rufio does not die in one hit. And why am I... oh, must be from the Alien well. But let's go for the head with a sneak attack, critical, and see if we can't put poor Rufio to sleep forever. The man named Rufio is dead. The next time I sleep in a location he deems secure, Lucian Lachance will visit me once more and complete my entrance into the Dark Brotherhood. I think they pretty much have Rufio die in one hit no matter what. Wow, we got him right in the chin. Look at that. Oh, that works for me. Thank you for your gold, Rufio. And if I could go ahead and... what is it, Z? Wasn't it Z to drag bodies? Yeah, let's hide the body a little bit. Don't want them to find out immediately, although it's going to be pretty obvious. And unfortunately, I cannot remove that arrow from his skull. Actually, we should just be able to put him back on the bed. That would look kind of normal, wouldn't it? If we can get him. Get your ass up here, Rufio. So much harder with a keyboard. Rufio, get your ass up on the bed. Oh well, I tried. Okay, before we leave, let's see if Rufio has any sort of valuables. All these leather sandals and garbage. Why don't you guys ever have anything good? A cupboard, beer, potato, and rice. Lame. I'm assuming we can't sleep in this bed. Oh! Well, that's ironic, isn't it? I don't know if I've ever done this, but I want to do that now. Let's sleep for 2 hours.
So, the deed is done. How do I know this? You'll find that the Dark Brotherhood knows a great many things, for you are now part of the family.
Now what?
Now, you embrace your fate. For the slaying of Rufio is the signing of a covenant. The manner of execution, your signature, Rufio's blood, the ink. As a speaker of the Black Hand, I directly oversee a particular group of family members. You will join that group and fulfill any contracts given. You must now go to the city of Shadenhall, to the abandoned house near the eastern wall. Enter the basement and attempt to open the black door. You will be asked a question. Answer thusly. Sanguine, my brother. You will gain entrance to the sanctuary. Once inside, speak with Ochiva. We must now take our leave of each other, you and I, for there is much work to be done. I'll be following your progress. Welcome to the family. Know this. Every dark brother and sister is a child of Sithis. He whom we call Sithis has many other names. Chaos, Doom, Discord. Sithis is the Void. We of the Dark Brotherhood serve the Night Mother, who is the bride of Sithis. The Night Mother rules her children with a terrible black hand.
Like literally,
the Black
or?
Hand is the ruling body of the Dark Brotherhood. It is made up of one listener and 4 speakers. 4 fingers and a thumb, if you will. As a member of the Dark Brotherhood, you must abide by the 5 tenets. They are the laws that guide and protect us.
Tell me what these 5 tenets are.
The 5 tenets are as follows. Tenet 1. Never dishonor the Night Mother. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 2. Never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 3. Never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
Don't like that one.
Tenet 4. Never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
Right, I get it. You can stop with the last part. Like, I get it.
5. Never kill a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
Sithis. Thank you very much. And what about Rufio?
Rufio lies dead. Well done. The family will now welcome you with open arms. You are now one with the Dark Brotherhood. Visit Ochiva at the Shadenhall Sanctuary, and your new life will begin.
I love how he always goes invisible. He must have... That's some serious invisibility right there, by the way. He's got a serious level of chameleon or a very good invisibility spell. Okay, we'll see you guys later. There's a dead body below. I'm sure you'll link that with me. I'm the one that came in here and asked about Rufio, and now he's dead. So I'll see you later. Luckily, you won't be able to find me. I'm not a big cat or anything. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, next up, I must now go to the abandoned house in the city of Shadenhall and attempt to enter the basement, where we must say the magic words, which I'm pretty sure have been etched into my mind for eternity. I think this is the first time that we have... Wait, no, because we looked along the river. I forget why we were in... Oh, the Bust of Lothasa must have been. Yeah, so let's do some jumping again to increase our acrobatics. I'm not doing that as much as I have been before, but that's because every time I hit the spacebar on my keyboard, it makes a sound, and I don't want you guys to hear the sound. Anyways, here we have a boarded up door to the abandoned house, which we actually have to lick pocket. Wow! That's a weird brain thingamajigger. Pickpocket. Wait, no. Lockpick. Man, that was a weird one. That was a weird thing my brain just did there. Anyways, it's odd that Lucian wouldn't give us the key, but screw him, man. We're our own person. We can get through this by ourselves. Okay, looks creepy enough for the Dark Brotherhood. Seems like a good sign. Ooh, an emanating red glow. An even better sign. And if you can hear, there's a faint pulsing from this door. And this has always been a super creepy indentation to me. You can see it's the Night Mother, who I believe is holding Sithis, maybe? Looks like a baby. I actually don't know who that baby is, what I'm assuming is supposed to be. And then she's got a dagger in her hand. I feel like it's not Sithis. Again, not the lore guy. Someone will assuredly tell me in the comment section below. But these are all her children, I believe. I think it's probably the story. I think she killed all of her children in reverence to Sithis or something like that. And she had a, soul as black as tar. So that's why she was rewarded with becoming the Night Mother. Anyways, someone can let me know how much I've butchered of this story.
What is the color of night?
Sanguine, my brother. I think we did the thing. I have never actually tried to say the wrong answer there or say nothing. I'm assuming nothing happens to you, but it'd be interesting if you just flat out died. I have gained entrance into the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. I must now speak with Ochiva, who is walking towards me. Thanks, Creepy Door. Appreciate it.
Greetings, brother. Greetings. I am Oshiva, mistress of this sanctuary. Lucien has told me all about you. I welcome you to the Dark Brotherhood. You stand now in our sanctuary. May it serve as your new home, a place of comfort and security whenever the need arises. When you're ready for work, go and speak with Vicente Valtieri. He handles all assignments for new family members. But before you go, please accept this gift from your new family. A unique set of armor, lighter than normal leather and black as the void. Now, I've kept you long enough. Vicente is waiting. You'll find him in his quarters. Go now, my child, and may Sithis go with you.
Why did you just really speed up there at the end? Okay, do we want to know anything about this at the moment? I don't think so.
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
Yeah, again, doesn't seem that loving. If I remember right, I'm pretty sure she killed all of her actual children, so. Anyways, we've been given exactly what I wanted to start the Dark Brotherhood early for. Some awesome, awesome, awesome light armor. So we have light armor here, shrouded armor, fortified sneak 8, illusion 8, marksman 8, blade 8, acrobatics 8. This stuff is so overpowered. I mentioned this in the last Let's Play as well. This stuff is just super duper overpowered. Look at this should be the armor rating, right? Yeah, we've got value, weight, armor rating, and durability. Look at the armor rating. Well, actually, it's probably not as good as it. If we look at all the chainmail stuff. Yeah, it's additive. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. And then we've got the shrouded hood. And this is a 9 armor value. Light armor, of course, for both of these. So that's going to increase our light armor, which is wonderful. Fortify sneak 2, illusion 2, marksman 2, blade 2, acrobatics 2. So just perfect. If you're going to play a stealthy sneak character, even if you don't want to do the Dark Brotherhood stuff, like I would just come and do this immediately. You get like awesome armor that just benefits everything. It just seems so OP to me. I remember the first time I got it, I was like, wow, they really just went balls to wall, didn't they? Okay. Now let's go talk to Vicente Valtieri.
I wish to welcome you to this sanctuary, my newest brother.
Well, thank you very much. And I look forward to talking to you later.
Sister, what's the
Welcome
point?
to our family.
Why should anyone bother with all that sneaking and skulking?
My dear Gogren, you are a life-taker for the Dark Brotherhood. Our very existence relies on shadow and deception. Do you not value our secrets?
Hello, Dark Guardian.
Yes, of course I value our secret.
Warmest greetings to you. I trust you've already spoken with Ochiva. I am Vicente Valtieri. I provide assignments for all new family members. Please do not let my appearance unnerve you. The needs and tenets of the Dark Brotherhood come before my own needs as a vampire. Now, if you're ready to get to work, I can provide you with your first contract.
That's right, we have come into contact with our first ever vampire. Vicente Valtieri. And being a vampire in this game is a lot different than being one in Skyrim, especially getting rid of vampirism. But now that I think about it, getting rid of vampirism is actually a quest in this game, if I remember right. If it's miscellaneous, then we don't have to do it, but if it's an actual quest, well, there may be some vampirism in Dar'Vesh's future. We shall see. Regardless, tell me about this contract.
A contract is a secret pact one enters into with the Dark Brotherhood. They provide us with gold, and we remove someone from existence. A contract is fulfilled by a skilled assassin such as yourself, who keeps the Dark Brotherhood's end of the bargain. So it has always been. While carrying out a contract, you may have the opportunity to earn a bonus if certain parameters are met. Now, let's begin, shall we? I'm not sure how you feel about pirates, but you've got to kill one. A captain, in fact, on his ship, surrounded by his crew. Interested?
Yes, I'll accept this contract.
Excellent. Here is what you must do. Go to the waterfront district of the Imperial City. There you will find a ship named the Marie Elena. Board the ship and find its captain, Gaston Tussaud. He'll be in his cabin. Eliminate Tussaud in any manner you see fit. The pirates have been moving a lot of cargo on board lately. You may be able to smuggle yourself on board in one of the packing crates. Oh, and one more thing. Get into the habit of asking your fellow family members about any current contract. Their insight may prove invaluable.
Which I really like doing. I love that aspect about the Dark Brotherhood. Every time you get a quest, you can ask everybody about it, and they all have different little hints and stuff, and they actually do prove to be quite helpful. So, tell me about this contract, Vicente.
As a pirate, Gaston Tussaud has certainly spilled his share of blood. Someone wants revenge, and they've hired us to extract it.
Well, that doesn't really tell me shit, does it now? Okay, thank you very much. Tell me about you being a vampire.
I was stricken with vampirism 300 years ago, while on an expedition deep into the ashlands of Vardenfell. For nearly 100 years I hunted in secret, until the Dark Brotherhood found me. Now I have a family that accepts and even values my unique gifts. Perhaps in the future, when I feel you have earned the right, I will offer you a chance to become a hunter of the night.
I don't know. I don't know.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
I will try, my friend. Okay, this is a perfect opportunity to meet all of our new brothers and sisters. You'll notice Vicente sleeps on a slab because he is indeed a vampire. Also, I came in from this little section here, ladder to Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. So that's a little shortcut that you can take to reach the upper levels. But we will move further on and talk to everybody.
Always in the right. Warmest welcomes to you. I am Telendril, Wood Elf, and loyal daughter of Sithis. I hope you find our sanctuary to your liking.
It's kind of odd that you introduce yourself with your race. I think it would be pretty obvious, but okay. What do you have? Any information about my current contract?
Pirates, eh? They tend to be quick and good with a blade, but don't favor armor. They're not fond of bows or spells either.
Bows, you say? Interesting. I don't know if you know this, Telendril, but I'm an archer, and I see that you are one as well. So, archers, unite!
There you are. Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to.
This guy is great. Gogron Gro Balmog, obviously a giant orc wielding either a two-handed hammer or something, and then he has big plate armor. And it's very funny because he always has that first interaction with Telendril when you walk in, and he's saying that, why be sneaky? Why not just run in and bash them with a hammer? He's just the complete opposite of the stereotypical archetype for a Dark Brotherhood assassin, but it's hilarious. Can you tell me about my contract?
So, your first contract. No chance for a bonus, huh? Oh, that's all right. You're better off. Who needs magic items when you've got raw skill?
I do. I could use a magic bow.
And the great thing about killing a target up close and personal is you can talk to him before you do it. You know, say something scary. Oh, for example, this one time, I had a contract to kill a little Nord girl at her birthday party. She asked me if I was the jester. So I said to her, "No, I am a messenger of death." You should have seen the look on her face. Anyway, she won't be seeing age 6.
Jesus Christ, dude. I forgot just how terrible these people are.
Later then.
Yeah, later. My God. Well, that's horrendous, but it's what we signed up for. I remember in the last Let's Play Oblivion
Walk always in the
series. Wait. Okay, we already talked to Telendril. Everyone was saying that I was saying I only play good characters, and we were playing as a good character, and it was like, but yet you joined the Dark Brotherhood. Well, yeah, because we can't just skip out of the Dark Brotherhood, but now we're actually playing a character that fits the Dark Brotherhood, which is good.
I see you've accepted the contract from Vicente. Very good. With every life you take, Sithis grows stronger and the Brotherhood flourishes.
I'm glad to hear that, Uchiva. Tell me about my contract.
I killed a pirate once. Of course, the ship was out to sea at the time, somewhere between Vardenfell and Solstheim. Now, those were the days.
Again, doesn't really help me in any way, shape, or form, but I appreciate the little anecdote. Okay, hi there.
I welcome you to our family and this sanctuary. May you find yourself at home here in the loving embrace of Our Lady, the Night Mother.
Tainava was always one of my favorite characters in the entire game. He's very welcoming, and he's a shadow scale, and he's just really cool. So, good for you, Tainava. Tell me about this contract.
The Marie Elena, you say? I've seen that ship. There's a unique balcony at the stern. My guess is it leads to the captain's cabin. Could be useful.
Now, there we go. Perfect. That actually will help me
May
out.
be with you.
I appreciate it. Okay. Here's our training room. And I wonder how this guy will react to us now that we're his same race. Hello?
If it isn't the newest member of the family, let's get one thing straight. The Tenants prevent me from killing you, but I don't have to like you. I'll sell you equipment, but only because Uchiva is making me. This family doesn't need any outsiders.
Well, screw you too, buddy. I thought you would like me a little bit more now that I'm playing as a cat, and you're a cat. But it looks like once an asshole, always an asshole. Huh, Mirage? Okay, what do you got?
Bye,
What do you got for sale?
I don't have all day. Hurry it up.
I think this guy actually has, and this is the cool thing about Oblivion spells, is that you can create whatever you want pretty much. So we have the Will of Sithis, command humanoid up to level 6 for 25 seconds on target. You can call it whatever you want, and, you know, all the spells are different. It's not like Skyrim where there's, you know, it's always the same 100 spells or whatever it is. I think this guy is selling to me at the opposite of a discount, whatever you call that. But yeah, his prices are exorbitant, if I remember right.
Bye, Sithis. I don't have all day.
I mean,
Hurry it up.
he has a bow of Infernal Frost that costs only about 12,000 gold. What else do you have? Eye of Sithis. What does that do? Detect life. Lame. Hands of Midnight. Fortify hand to hand. That seems pretty good, but I wonder if that will replace the Shrouded Armor. I think it does, actually. A bunch of poisons and potions and poisoned apples, which are interesting. And it looks like that's about it.
Away from me, house cat. Look at that fur. What a disgrace.
Oh, he actually does say something because we're Khajiit. Oh, interesting. I like that. He called me a house cat. I'm going to kill him one day. Okay, and I think that is everybody. We have the living quarters. I don't think I'm missing anybody. I think we've talked to all of our new family members. But let's head into the living quarters, where we will find... Oh, yeah, Antoinetta Murray. Forgot about you.
Yes, dearest brother. Is there something I can help you with?
Tell me about this contract.
I've travelled by prison ship. It was cramped and dark. There was little room to move around, but plenty of shadowy nooks to hide in. Remember that.
Okay.
Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
Yeah, I get it. Each person has their own chest, and if we were to loot them, we'd obviously be stealing from our brothers and sisters, so we cannot do... Hey, that's not your bed. We also have Schemer. And if you didn't know anything about me, ladies and gentlemen, in real life, I actually have 2 rats. I've had a total of 5 rats, but right now I'm down to 2 because they have very short lifespans, but I love them so much. Currently, I have Pecorino and Blue. All my rats have been named after cheese. Before them, I had Colby, Jack, and Swiss. Rest in peace. But yeah, currently I have Pecorino, who's the best rat I've ever had, and Little Blue, who's coming into his own. So I quite like rats, and this guy is not that bad either, even though he looks grotesque and he makes horrible noises. Little Schemer. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for everybody. But you get away from me, asshole. So that is everybody, I believe, ladies and gentlemen. I always like to do that. I always like to get information on all of our contracts from everybody. It's just cool. It's cool listening to all of their... Oh, whoops. Yep, can't do that just yet. It's cool getting, you know, little perspectives from each of them as to what we should do. And some of the time, it is helpful. I believe we can do the same thing in Skyrim. I think we started the Dark Brotherhood pretty early on in our playthrough, so it's been a while, but... I think you can ask them as well, and sometimes they give you good information. Other times they do not. But yes, we have our quest in front of us, ladies and gentlemen, as well as everything else in the entirety of the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion to do. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.